Oh, are we on the air?
Hey gang, it's Bryan from FXBilliards. Today I'm going to run 5 racks of 9-ball for you guys, and I'm going to play against the Ghost, a race to 5. So I will tell you shot by shot what I'm doing, what English I'm using, and just my thoughts along the way. This first rack, I'm breaking from my normal spot. I always want to break and make that wing ball, so that was the 8-ball which went straight in. I'll give you guys a separate angle from time to time just so you can see exactly what's going on. So here I'm playing the 1. I'm going to shoot it with a little bit of draw just to get out on the 2-ball. The 3 works well in that side pocket there, so if I can get on this 2 in a way that I have an easy shot on the 3, that's fine. I actually undershoot this a little bit. Even though I tried to punch it off the rail, I ended up not getting the position I wanted, so I'm just going to just tap this, send that 3 down to the corner and stay on this 4-ball. The 4 to the 5, the 5 would go in the side, but I need to get on the 6, so this is why you have to be looking 3 shots ahead. So I'm going to draw it back off this rail. That'll put me on the 5. Now this shot could go either way. I'm not going to play it straight in. I'm going to draw it back. The idea here is to get an angle on the 6-ball because it's so makeable from a lot of places. I ended up on the rail a little bit, which caused me to overshoot this 7-ball. So I would have liked to have been right there, but the ball keeps rolling. So I'm going to play this 7 in the corner. When I first lined it up, I was going to hit it kind of center ball. And you can watch my hand move right there because I decided I'm going to put inside English on the ball. Now guys, if you change your shot in mid-stroke like I did, stand back up. Don't just move your hand and take the shot. But that's what I did. Ended up working out well. And the score is Bryan 1, Ghost 0. So I'm going to speed up the racking process here for you guys. There's nothing special about the racking process. The 1's going on the spot, the 9's obviously going in the middle. I'm going to put the 2 in the back on every rack just because it's the fairest rack you can get. It's non-predictable. It's not as predictable as if you put the 2 somewhere else. For you guys that don't realize this, breaking from the left or the right side, you can control getting the 2-ball down table along with the 1-ball, and that can be pretty advantageous to the shooter. So the 2 being in the back makes it a little less predictable, and as you can see, I'm going from the 1 to the 2, and if you look at this shot, I have a lot of traffic. It's a very difficult route to get down table to this 2-ball. So I put some funky high right on that. You can see the ball curve, but I still did not get quite down table to that 2-ball. And what's going to happen here is I'm going to have to bank it into the corner. That's the only place it goes, and it's not a good angle. So in order to make this shot, I'm going to have to kind of throw the well, at least transfer some spin to the 2-ball to cut off the angle. So I am shooting a bunch of right hand spin on that. You can see the cue ball spinning, but still don't make it. And I just threw it in the pocket. So it's Ghost 1, Bryan 1, but I wanted to give you guys the benefit of watching me run the rest of this rack just for educational purposes. This 4-ball is not makeable from here, so I'm going to hit the rail first. So 3 shots, you know, that 2-ball really left me bad position on 2 more shots, the 3 and the 4. So I was fortunate enough to make them, but it did cost me the rack. There I just shot a draw shot on the 6. No special English or anything on these guys. This is probably a little stun. And then I'm going to come up table off that short rail. A little high left here because I'm trying to come on that left hand side of the 9-ball. and this is just, you're just going to tap this in. It's going to go around table, but I know the angles aren't going to scratch. Keep in mind, if you're going to cross the center of the table from a rail, then you don't need to worry about scratching. So let's rack these up real quick. And the score is Bryan 1, Ghost 1, because we missed that 2-ball shot. And by the way I threw that 2-ball in the pocket, that's the way to practice, guys. You got your position, the position that you got. The ball rattled in the pocket. Don't waste a rack just by re-racking. The balls are out there. It's a waste of time to rack all over again when you could shoot that rack off. Now, I did it also to show you guys the rest of the rack, but don't waste your breaks. Just go ahead and shoot those balls off the table. So here, looks like we made 2 balls, probably the wing ball, and we made another ball in the side pocket. So I am just going to stun into this 2-ball shot here. The 2 to the 4 should be a layup. And then we're going to play the 4 down table. Now the reason I didn't get position on that 4 for the side is because I wanted to head down table. The 5 and the 6 are both down there, so if I get on the 5 ball in a good position, then I can roll right into position for the 6 ball. Now on this shot, I'm going to shoot a draw shot just to get a wide angle on that 6, because if I followed it, first off, it was relatively straight in, and I would have had a little bit more trouble getting down table for this 7, but because of where I left the cue ball, it was pretty easy to get position on this 7. Now this shot comes up a lot. I'm going to draw this to get position on the 9, but if you take a more conservative route, I understand, but I'm going to shoot that with a draw shot every time and just pull up right behind that 9 ball. So that was a pretty quick rack, and sometimes they're just laid out for you. But the score is Bryan 2, Ghost 1. And while I rack these, this is a reminder that it is never too early to subscribe. If you have not subscribed to our videos yet, you are probably missing some things. Guys hit me in the comments all the time and request things that I've already produced, and they just simply missed it because they don't have that alert bell on and they're not subscribers. So make sure you subscribe, because you know what, your competition is subscribing. So let's look at the next rack. And here my standard break, the 7 ball is the wing ball, the brown ball there, and it goes straight in the pocket. I think I might be 100% on wing balls so far through this video, and I think we're at 100% as far as making a ball on the break. I'm really enjoying the new break cue that I got. It is a Predator BK Rush. I have not had a change in break cues in, has been 10 years, and the technology was amazing 10 years ago, and it's just unbelievable today. So the 1 ball played a combination, and then I'm looking to cut this 2 in because I could not get position on that 2 after hitting the 1. So again, I'm going to toss it in the pocket. And I'm going to finish out the rack for you guys. So we're getting pretty easy position on the 5 ball. I actually took it up table a bit just to get a nice angle. So I'm going to draw this back rather than play it off the 2 rails that I projected initially. And then we're going to just lob this down. We'll be in position on the 9. I promise you guys, I'm not playing these racks in fast motion, but when I don't have to think much about the shot, I'm just going to run off a rack in 90 seconds or so. If I was in competition, I might be playing at about, I don't know, 75% of that speed, but just practicing or just shooting off against the Ghost in practice, I'm probably going to play at this pace 90% of the time. So here we are, the score is 2-2, the pressure is on. And I'm probably going to break the hell out of them this time. So our wing ball is the 7 ball here. and I'm going to try to make 2 or 3 balls on this break. It's hill. I'm going for the money. 7 ball goes in, 1 ball goes in the side pocket. The 2 ball is all the way at the other end of the table, so a good thing the 1 went in. So we are taking our ball in hand, taking a slight angle so we can move up table a little bit for this 3. I'll put a little bit of left on this so that if I come off the rail, I'm moving in direction of the 3. So every inch matters here. Now we're going to shoot a draw shot to get on the 4. If we get good speed, we will be out. And that was perfect speed. That was a beautiful shot. Now all we have to do is follow it, get in line with that 5 ball. The 5 to the 6 should not be much of a challenge. We're just going to draw off of that rail and we will be out. So I know some of you guys are thinking, what do you mean we're out? I mean these are relatively easy shots from here. The 6 is natural position on the 8. We're going to be rolling down and have easy position on the 9. If you're not out from there, guys, set up that run and practice it yourself. Don't forget, guys, hit us up at FXBilliards.com to get more information about lessons, books, whatever you're interested in, some additional videos, and hit me in the comments. Let me know how you like this, if you learned from it, and if there's anything I can do for you going forward. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe.